us to take a picture, but anyway, no problems.
Welcome, everybody. We are here live on YouTube, and today let's start our conversation at 6 a.m. here at Talk and Talk. But before they start the conversation, let me explain what is Talk and Talk. Talk and Talk is a language platform where you can speak English, Spanish, French, and Italian. Here we are free to speak wherever we want, how many times we want. There is no teachers, there is no corrections. We are a group of learners helping each other and unlocking our tongues to speak fluently. That's the main purpose of Talk and Talk. And today we are here to unlock our stomachs because we will talk about food. That's I am a food lover, and that's why I chose this topic for my first immersion as a host. And I want to welcome Rosalia, Bruna, Rafael, Philip. Thank you for you all are here with me today. I will introduce myself just to know. I am Sandro, and I am 45 years old. I am here on this platform since December last year. I work as an IT manager, and I have one pet called Amora. I am married. I live in a countryside of São Paulo in a small city called Louveira. And this is my first immersion as a host. I hope you enjoy it for today. Bruna, can you introduce yourself for us, please?
Yes, good morning, everyone. I'm Bruna. I live in Brasilia. I'm married. I don't have a pet. I like to do in my free time dance, workout, ride a bicycle. Let me see more. I'm graduating in physiotherapy and physical education, but nowadays I don't work with this in this area. I'm here in Talk since February the last year. Now I'm the host here to help everyone in Friday 6 a.m. immersion. I think that's it for today.
Thank you, Bruna. Thank you and welcome. Rosalia, could you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, morning, everybody. I'm Rosalia. I'm 55 years old. I'm a little sleeping yet, but still sleeping. I don't have a pet. I have one dog, but it's so big. I never left him go into my house because it's impossible. I don't like pets into the house. Then I have him in the garden, and I'm here trying to learn a little bit. I don't like to say I'm here to study because it's not a study for me. It's only to learn more. Then I like to see I'm here, learn a little bit more with you guys.
Thank you, Rosalia. Thank you. Welcome. Rafael, please introduce yourself for us.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Rafael Martins. I live in São Gonçalo, Rio de Janeiro. I am married. I have 2 kids. I want to work a developer, full stack developer, front-end developer. Nice, so let's connect.
We are joined.
I started a college, Análise e Desenvolvimento de Sistemas, 1 week ago. I like to practice Muay Thai 4 months. I like to ride a bicycle. I ride bicycle. I want to walk in the fim de semana, weekends and end of weekends. Do some workouts at home. And I want to start to see movies. I stopped this after to watch movies. Only watch series, and I want to start to movies. And that's it. Nice to meet you, Sandro, and everyone.
Nice to meet you, Rafael, and welcome for 6 a.m. immersions. Philip, please tell us who you are.
Yeah, that's a tricky question. I'm a person who's always trying to improve myself. Not every day I can do that, but I try my best. I live in São Paulo, and I'm here and I'm really happy to have the 6 a.m. meetings back. So it's really, it was something special, and thinking about that now, waking up early in the morning, it's fulfilling for me to do other activities as well. So thank you so much for this place.
Thank you for this opportunity too. Thank you. Well, guys, so let's go. Let's talk about food. I will share the questions here on the chat. Just a second, please. Oh, come on. I was in the wrong chat. Everyone in meeting. Okay. Right. These are the questions. Okay. So starting with for the first one, in your opinion, which country produces the best dishes, or which cuisine is the best in your opinion? Okay, I will start. I am Brazilian. I love Brazilian food, Brazilian cuisine. But in my opinion, Italian food is the best. I love pasta, and for me, Sunday is perfect when I eat some kind of pasta. And for me, this is because my grandma was Italian, and she cooked it every single Sunday, pasta for us. There are good reminds in my childhood, in my life, about Sunday lunches. Okay, and you, Rafael?
And I like home food, eu não sei how, comida caseira, like those is chicken cooker, empadão, I love it. I love this empadão, feijoada, pastel, another carne assada. That's kind of food I love it. I just eat everything I can. Every time I can eat. I just eat because you say, Sandro, my grandma is not here anymore, but they do this kind of food, and I'm gonna go when I try to go home of my friends, this kind of food. I like this kind of food. I don't like fast food because I don't feel the taste. I don't like a McDonald's, Burger King. Sorry about saying names, but it's not my favorite food.
That's nice. That's great. So you are a Brazilian guy because you like everything, especially in feijoada. Feijoada I like it a lot too, Rafael. That's nice. Rosalia, please.
Yeah, I believe Brazilian food is the best because don't matter, you can go anywhere, you don't find the food like Brazilian. But like you said, I wanted to taste Italian food in Italian, no, not here in Brazil, because I think it should be different when you are taste the another country. Then I wanted to go to Italy to to test this food there, because I like so much pasta, lasagna, something like that. The Italian food too. I think Brazilian, then after that, Italian food.
There is a Brazilian way of cooking pasta and Italian food, and there are the original one, the original recipe. Yes.
Yeah, because here in Brazil, you change a little bit. It's not just there.
Yes. There are a lot of
like that,
customization here in Brazil. All right, thank you, Rosalia. And you, Bruna?
Well, I think Brazilian it's common to custom the other foods, like sushi too. So for me, in my opinion, the Brazilian food is the best. I love it, and especially about the diversity we have here in Brazil, different foods and different food about the regions here in Brazil. So for me, it's so good. I love pizza too, but I think the Brazilian food is the best.
I agree. I love Brazilian food too, guys. It's
like you, Sandro. I love food lovers. That's why I work out every day, because I will to be fat no if I don't work.
to balance the things.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. Yes, I like to work out too, but sometimes it's necessary, not because I like it, but it's necessary sometimes. All right, Rosalia, could you please read the second question and answer?
Okay. What is your favorite food? Can you cook it? How is it prepared? I don't have a specific food that I like so much, because I like it's a normal food. The everyday it's like rice, beans, a green salad, some vegetable, and a nice steak. For me, it's special. I don't have a specific. Then how it's prepared? It's so normal. I think everybody knows how to prepare that. Yeah, I can cook it because
Yes.
I like to cooking.
Yes, that's nice. Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Bruna, second one, please.
I love lasagna. For me, my favorite food. I can cook this maybe once per month. I like to do this for my family. You need to, how do you say this, cozinhar the pasta and make the bolognese sauce, white sauce too. And I love to use the mozzarella. And I prefer the bolognese lasagna. I know here in Brazil it's it's usual to use the other kind lasagna, like presunto, ham, and but I prefer bolognese lasagna. I think it's so easy to do this, to make this, and you don't need to combine with the other things. For example, I think it's only plate I need to do for my lunch, for example, and I think it's very practical to make.
Yes, I agree. I prefer bolognese lasagna too. That's my favorite one. But I like filet mignon lasagna too. I like it. I don't like to put ham into the lasagna as well. As I prefer only meat or filet mignon or bolognese. That's my favorite ones.
I like white sauce.
White sauce, yeah.
Yeah.
White sauce.
White sauce, me
With
too.
chicken.
But filet mignon. I think I
Yeah.
didn't. I have never eaten
Yes.
filet mignon lasagna.
Yes, I will share with you lasagna romana. I think that's the name. I will share the recipe with you after in the group. But
All right.
you cook the sauce with filet mignon, eggplant, pepper, a lot of things, the sauce, and then you covering the lasagna with the sauce.
All right. But you use pasta no. Pasta no.
Yes,
You use
yes.
the eggplant?
No, and the eggplant is on the sauce. And we
Okay.
use the sauce and the pasta and the mozzarella as well. And then a layer of pasta, a layer of sauce, a layer
Okay.
of cheese.
All right.
I cook one for my children. They don't eat meat. Then I need to make one only vegetables and
Eggplant,
sauce. White white sauce.
eggplant is a good
Yeah,
option.
eggplant. Yeah,
Yes, that's
so good.
delicious. I like a lot. All right, guys. I am starving right now at this moment. And you, Rafael, the second one, please.
I'm too hungry. So nice food. I think is my favorite is empadão. Say I like to eat in the Christmas. I love empadão. Oh my gosh. But I have a space for any food. I like to. I want to show more different dishes and country country foods, but more country. I don't understand. I have 3 months. I program feijão tropeiro. Eu não sei feijão tropeiro. Baião de dois. I don't know say it in English, but it's first I eat. I love it, and I think so much food about my country. I don't know, and I never eat. I went to the no say in Bahia they eat vatapá, caruru, acarajé. I never eat these things. I don't. I want to. I want to eat. And there's this Sandro. And so amazing food is hard to say because your brain is crazy. So stomach is so hungry. So nice.
Yes, Rafael. Thank you. Yes, I am curious about how to stop tropeiros bean. I like it a lot. Baião de dois, it's difficult. I don't know. I have no idea how to say that in English, but I like it too. And I've already tasted vatapá, acarajé, this kind of food. But the one that I like it a lot is mocofava. I don't know if you already heard it. Is fava bean with I don't know how to say caldo de mocotó. It joins these two. That's delicious. Delicious. I like it a lot when I taste it in a restaurant here in São Paulo. If you had the opportunity, I do recommend this.
But this food, the kind food is Northwest?
Yes.
Nordeste?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
In a Nordestin restaurant here in São Paulo, I tasted.
But caldo de mocotó, you used to do here in my house, in my family. You everybody together make this big caldo de mocotó. Everybody enjoy so much.
Yes, I like it. I like it a lot.
Especially in the winter.
Yes, yes, because it's too hot. It's too hot. It's to warm up all the body. All right, guys, I have a lot of favorite foods, but I think my favorite one is Parmesan steak because it joins 3 things that I love: meat, cheese, and tomato sauce. That's the perfect joint for me. I cook it, the Parmesan steak, and I usually choose filet mignon to do it. It's not very hard to cook it. You put the steak on the floor, in the scrambled eggs whole, and then you fry the steak. Then after that you put in a fried pan, a baking pan, and cover it with marinara sauce and mozzarella, and that's easy and it's delicious. That's my favorite food dish.
Don't use your oil.
Yes, when I fry the steak. When I fry the steak, yeah. Yes, yeah, I like it a lot. Let's go to number 3. Bruna, could you read the number 3, please? And answer too, please.
Are you personally a good cooking? Well, I think so, because I think it's so good when you like to cook, and I like to cook. My family like my food. For me, it's okay. I don't have a problem. And when I invite my friend or my family to come to have a lunch, for example, everybody appreciate my food. So I think it's so good. I don't have a problem with salt or with sugar, for example. I think it's balanced my food. It's not, for example, I consider my mother food maybe a little salt. So sometimes I needed to say for her, you needed to down a little bit the salt, because sometimes it's hard for no people don't want to. It's impossible to eat a lot of salt. No, have a problem, depression, blood, maybe. Yeah, I consider myself personally a good cook.
Well done. Thank you, Bruna.
Maybe
Thank you.
if you want, if you come to Brasilia, you try my food. No,
Yeah, I am curious to know, but I'm sure you are a good cook. And you, Rosalia?
Yeah, I consider myself it's not a good cook, but it's a normal. Like Bruno said, for my family, I never have problem with that, with the sauce, it's a condiment, I have a balance. And for my family, and I consider myself, I can say a fast cooker, because if I'm a house and arrive someone to cook with me to lunch, for example, in a half hour I can do the food and prepare everything for everyone. I consider myself a good
That's a great skill. That's a great skill. That's a great skill. Sometimes I can't cook very fast. I have to be calm down and cook in my time.
Yeah. I put everything in the phone, and it's so
That's
quick.
it.
Yeah, and that's it.
and do you need to drink a beer together when you make a food? Or no?
Sometimes
Sometimes.
it's 1 in the night with my husband.
Okay.
Nice.
Rafael, could you answer the number 3?
I don't consider myself a good cook because I don't say perdi a mão, but my mother teach me how to survive when I kid. To make beans, rice, and pasta. But before I grew up, I married, and my wife just cook for me and for our family. But I have 4 years and I know working normally working CLT, no trabalho, I don't work. for 4 years, and I need to learn and I need to make cooking. I cook for her now in the week, in a normal week. I make a stick with potatoes de agrião. I don't know, say agrião. Yesterday, I don't know, it's good. I like. I think it's more or less. The meat is gone. I don't know why. I don't know how it is. I cook too much. E a menina costela com agrião ontem. Não sei se cozinhei demais, a carne sumiu, mas it's okay, it's alright. I know, cooking some things like I don't know, simple things, but I think it's not good. But my kids is still alive. It's okay. They'll say it's good. I say for them que hungry is a better taste. O melhor tempero é fome. I don't say exactly this in English, but você tá com fome, você come bastante. Não se importa tanto com o tempero, mas I try, but I do my best. But I need to more practice and more time to cook better and better. That's it, Sandro.
Yes, I'm sure. Practice makes perfect. So as much as you cook, as much the better you will do. But I am sure your kids are still alive, and you are a good cook. Don't worry, man.
Yes.
That's nice.
And I learned to put more value in my wife do, because it's not simple to cook. It's not easy. Then do a nice cook. I love cooking at home, but I like to cake, fazer uma sobremesa, assim. I don't know how to do that. I still don't learn. Eu ainda não aprendi, but I learned to develop cooking is important, so important. Eu não tinha percepção, né, quando era cozinhar, eu aprendi isso na marra. Foi bom.
Yeah.
Tá sendo bom.
Yes, a lot of work. It's a hard work to cook, to clean the dishes, to wash the dishes. That's not easy. When I was a child,
It's
my
the
mother.
worst part to clean.
Yes, after the lunch, after the meal. Yes, I agree. When I was a child, my mother cooked every day, so I didn't learn to cook a lot. I just observed a lot, especially my grandma. That's why I like to cook pasta nowadays. But after my marriage, I started cooking, especially after pandemic. Before pandemic, I cooked barbecue, and sometimes I cooked pasta. And nowadays I can cook the basic well done, and I like to cook, especially on the weekends, barbecue, fatty food. I must confess, I like to cook fat food. Fat food for me is the best. I think I cook.
For example, what do you cook in fast food?
Not fat food. I like
fat
to
food.
cook fat food.
Okay.
I like to cook barbecue. I like to cook pasta, but the sauce is not light sauce. You mean sometimes I like to put bacon and to taste a good flavor. For me, fat food, the flavor is better than a light food, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's delicious, no? Fat
Yes,
food,
I like
like fast food, junk food, so it's delicious for me. Rafael said he doesn't like this, but I love junk food. Oh my gosh, it's a problem for me.
Yeah, sometimes I like to eat some McDonald's and other kind of burgers. I like it too. I must confess, sometimes my diet is not well balanced, but it's okay. we must taste it sometimes. So number 4, Rafael, could you read number 4, please?
Okay, no problem. What types of foreign food have you tried? What is your favorite? I now try a lot of kinds of foreign food, and I only try. I don't know because in Brazil you have a different food for different country. You don't know idea, no? And I just is not have a lot of. I descovered with I forgot the name in Portuguese. Yeah, Portuguese. Oh no, so with chicken, creme de leite, molho de tomate, sabe? Frango
Stroganoff, maybe?
Stroganoff,
cortado.
yeah.
É Russa. Yes, yes.
Yes, that's
This
Russian food. Yes.
recipe from Russia. I
Yes.
don't know.
I like
I
stroganoff too.
don't know about it. I think it's from Brazil. I do this, but I already eat sushi with sashimi. It's I drink sake. I I say when like Rosalia say when taste different food for our country is different the original country. But I don't know. I never go for Japan or this country. I don't know have a difference. But I think Rosalia is right, and I think is it. I have a perception only for sushi sashimi. Is another food. I don't know if I eat is different. Like a quibe, né? They say que quibe quem trouxe foi o pessoal do árabe, né? Tal, mas não sei se é igualzinho, né? Já comi, I don't know, aquela, I don't know, parece que aquela comida do pessoal do Nordeste ou de Minas faz que faz uma massinha bem levinha e dobra, né? Que o pessoal árabe também faz, né? Tipo um pãozinho árabe, não sei, uma coisa assim. Bem gostoso também. Tá vendo? Eu tenho muita dificuldade de lembrar que também não vem com uma bandeira assim, essa comida vem daí, né? Tem que descobrir, but I think it's only sushi. I remember, yeah, I know it's from another country. And you, Bruna, you eat different foods in different countries in Brazil or another country?
Yes, I love to try a different taste. It's a curious, like you said, about the stroganoff because here my family love it too much. Eat stroganoff, but I didn't know it was a Russian plate, Russian food. For me, it's very interesting today. And how's the questions too? Number 4. Yeah, of course I love the Japanese food. For me is the best. Oh my gosh, I love too much. The Indian food, or else Italian. I love to try a different taste. I think it's very interesting. When I travel, I like too much to try because I think it's cultural, the specific country. Yeah, that's it. For me, the Japanese food it's the best foreign food.
Great, Bruna. Great. Yeah, I like Japanese food too. I like a lot. Rosalia, and you?
Yeah, I like so much to try so much foreign food because when you are traveling, I like so much to discover another tastes. Then specifically a Japanese food, but I can't eat sushi. I have tried so much time, but I can't like
Sushi
this.
or sashimi?
I don't know.
Sashimi is a fish,
A fish.
raw fish. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
only the fish. It's only
Only
the
the
fish.
fish.
Yeah,
Oh,
only the fish. It's sashimi.
Sushimi. Then sushimi. I can eat it because I need to fry the fish. Yeah. Then another I like yakisoba.
Yakisoba.
I like so much because I like to do this to make this plate because I can change everything, then put my ingredients. Then I like to do that. And Italian food, it's different food I like so much.
That's nice.
Here in my city have so much different plates for Alemão.
German
German food is so nice. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I remember once I ate pork's knee. It's joelho de porco. Pork's knee is delicious. This delicious. Yes, with chucrute. Yes, that's delicious. Here, there is a city here.
It's not a German. It's Polonese, I think.
Yes, it's Polish. Is it Polish?
Chucrute?
Chucrute. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought it was German food. Yes, but it's delicious. I like it a lot.
I know so. I know that I never learned. I haven't learned to do this Polonese. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I already cook it, pork's knee here at my house, but my wife and my family doesn't, because it is, as I said, it's too fat. It's delicious, but it's too fat, so we don't eat a lot.
Yeah, you need to eat sporadicamente.
That's right. Yeah, guys, I like a lot of foreign foods. Arabian food I like, Japanese food I like too. Turkish food is delicious too. Portuguese, in Argentinian, it's difficult to say because all of them are delicious. But Italian food, as I said, is my preference, and the second one is Japanese food, and I like to eat sashimi, sushi, everything whole, cook it. I like to eat everything. I like yakisoba too. But talking about soups, I like Korean ramen. Korean ramen is delicious. That's my favorite. I like a lot. It's similar to Japanese ramen, like they say, but Korean ramen I prefer a lot. Sporadically, yes, that's right. Thank you for sharing.
So guys, but about the different food, like how do you say this? Bizarre foods, maybe
Bizarre.
Tailândia, a bug, insetos, that's things different. Do you want to try this or no?
Yes, I really don't know. Maybe if you are on the country, in their environment, maybe I can try, but that's not my preference to choose. No, I will eat a bug today. No. I prefer bugging in Rafael we will learn bugging in the computer is better than bugging for food.
Yes, you're right.
I never planned to eat them, this kind of bizarre foods. And you, Rosalia, what do you think?
It's not my plan to taste this kind of food, because one day I was in Cusco. I had tried to taste some food there in the street because it's your food. Then I wanted to try. It's not a good idea. It's
in Cusco, you said? Cusco?
Yeah, in Cusco, Peru.
Peru,
yeah.
Yeah.
Because they are all the time in the street, make the food, something like that. You need to choose the special place to taste, because you want to taste the food, but it's not a good idea. No.
I can imagine. Rafael, have you already thought eating this kind of foods?
No, and I think I never think about it. I don't want to do this if I can make me avoid these situations. But I don't think I want to eat a burger and it's anything that's like an insect. I don't want to try it.
Okay, okay. And you, Bruna?
Well, if I have the opportunity to taste, it's okay for me. But I think I'm not going to a specific restaurant to eat this, for example. Like you said, if I'm in the country and I have opportunity, of course, I will taste.
Yeah, if you are in the environment, like Sun said, I think you are test because you are there, you have sent everyone to test. Yeah, I think yes.
Yes, maybe
I
then.
could do it.
The weird food I've eaten was paca. Do you know paca? Paca is a
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
paca.
It's normal.
I ate once. It's an animal. It's a kind of it's a mix of pork and I don't know. I don't know, but it's a specific animal. And capivara. Capivara. I ate these two meats. Well, I think that's more not weird, but different meats I've eaten. But dishes, different exotic foods. And I think that's not my cup of tea. All right, let's go to number 5. Number 5, yeah. Bruna, please, could you read and answer?
Are you going on a specific diet? For example, low carb, Dukan, or other? I don't know what is Dukan, but can you explain for
Dukan
me?
it's the protein diet.
Okay. So no, I don't have I don't I'm not do a specific diet. But for example, nowadays I avoid the rice or combine rice with potato, rice with a pasta, for example. I try to down the carb in my diet, but not because I have a problem with uh, this food, for example. That's it. I like to eat everything. I don't have problem. And like I said, I love to eat, but I balance this with workout every day. That's it. I think the balance it's so good.
That's nice. Yes, for me the same. I don't uh, going on a specific diet, but I like to balance. And but sometimes I tend to eat less carb than the usual. I prefer to eat more proteins than carbs. And I like green salads too. But to lower my cholesterol, I decided to stop eating fat foods for as much as I eat in the past. So my main diet is the moon diet. You know the moon diet. You can eat everything, just not the moon. I like to eat everything. I like to eat everything, but it's necessary to balance and choose sometimes what you will eat. And you, Rafael, what's your diet?
I don't have any diet in my life, but only for make a series or something like this. But I think I need because I practice, I lose a lot of weight in 4 months of Muay Thai. I don't know because it's a lot of exercise, but I lose more for than 10 kilos, and and I need to eat some food. I eat more, but it's not enough. I still losing weight. I know que eu need a nutricionista ou procurar another kind of doctor. But I try to eat batata doce antes de fazer exercício, né? E uma antes e uma depois, para ver se dá uma segurada, ver se stop some things. But I think I need to. I don't know if I have a discipline to make a diet like this. Ficar comendo, I don't know. With my old brother, already passed by, but he's a muscle guy, you know, from gym every day, eat a lot of these things in pills and eat a lot of food. I remember they buy a saco de batata, I don't know, say in English, potatoes, large things, you know, like igual
A
sacolão,
potatoes
sabe?
pack.
Que o cara
A big pack of potatoes.
Yes, a big pack of potatoes and things like this, batata doce. I have a think about it. Eu tava pensando sobre isso. Eu falei, quando deve ser saco de batata grande? Vai comer batata doce todo dia. I don't know if it's a good idea because I live in a family nowadays. O que pode acontecer? o efeito contrário, né, com a minha família, mas I think about this. If I want, I go make it, né? Comer batata doce todo dia ou meio ano, penso assim, like this kind of food you can ajudar você a segurar um pouco o peso, né? Tipo, batata doce, aipim, inhame, batata, like food like this. But it's only my experience with diet is I start now. I want to start. Vai começar ainda, né? I will start my experience with food, like a diet.
Okay.
And you, Rosario, you already make a diet?
No, I've never. There is a time I start to think that I needed to lose 4 kilos because 8 lose 4 8 because I was thinking that I had 4 kilos in my body, that I have a fat in my back here. Then I think I need to lose that. Then I start a Dukan. Oh my gosh, but Dukan is so hard because you need to eat only protein. Then after some days you can put a little bit green salad. After that you can put another, but oh my gosh, only a week, then I start to feel a little sick because it's so hard. But I didn't lose so much weight. But yeah, then I start to balance my food, specifically health food. Then now I don't have more this problem. I have fat here, something, because you put depend of the clothes that you put, you see some fat, but I think it's normal. Everybody has. Then I stop it that, but only this kind of Dukan. When I see Dukan here, I feel, oh my gosh, that is my diet.
Not good memories, not good
It's not
memories.
good memories, yeah.
Sorry if
Yeah.
I remember bad things to you. But it was very famous. I think it's especially in the beginning of the 2000 years. I think it was very, very common to a lot of people.
Yeah, so interesting, because you put there your age, how much age you need to lose, then they prepare. Some days you are lose this age, so you need to follow, right?
Yeah,
this kind of, but it's difficult, so hard.
I know some guys that lose a lot of weight with Dukan diet, a lot of weight.
Yeah. But after that, everything.
Yes. Yeah, you are right. So guys, we are almost finishing our conversation here. So I will, let's talk about the last question. If you were to move abroad, what would you miss most food-wise? For me, I will answer. For me, feijoada and Brazilian barbecue, for sure. I will miss a lot if I move abroad. I think that's my main foods here in Brazil that I most like. And you, Rosalia?
I close my microphone. I think I will miss so much barbecue, like you said, and beans and rice. It's difficult to find this bean rice in another country specifically because so different condiments that is difficult to eat. Is that?
Yes. And you, Rafael, if you move abroad, what do you want to take with you? What kind of food?
Beans, because
Beans.
I really watch it in YouTube Canada. The people live in Canada, US, or other country, they say beans is so much expensive, and it's different from Brazil. They find the low Brazilian store, no, Brazilian is owner of the store because they import the beans from Canada, but it's more expensive. And a feijoada diferente, different feijoada, different kind of feijoada. I think is I miss, and when I'll go back to Brazil. First thing I want to do is eat beans or feijoada.
Yes.
And the coffee. Oh my gosh, difficult to taste a good coffee, depend of the place.
A good coffee, yeah.
Yes,
You're right. Yes. I tasted Turkish coffee and that's delicious, but it's too different from our coffee. Too different, but it's delicious as well. I like it a lot. And you, Bruna?
I think I miss my mother's food, no, but I agree. Beans for me it's more special because, for example, when I travel to Northwest, it's complicated because it's different the beans. For here in Brasilia, everyone use carioca beans, so it's different the Northwest. And when I travel for there. I miss it here in Brazil. Of course, in the other country, I will miss more.
Yes. Can you explain why for example, in Brasília, São Paulo, we eat cariocas bean, and why, Rafael, why Rio de Janeiro eat black bean? Please, come on, explain to me.
I don't know. If
You should eat
carioca
cariocas
beans is
bean
more
as well.
here. Yes. It's more
But
expensive in carioca bean. I love carioca bean, but it's expensive.
yes.
I know a more of case we buy 5 packs of black beans and 1 pack of carioca bean because it's more expensive. It's a dobro do valor. I don't know why.
I didn't know that. I
think
didn't know that.
It's be more cheap in Rio.
I don't know.
Carioca, right?
Yeah, one day
Em casa de ferreiro, espeta de pau. I don't know I don't know how to say this in English.
Yeah, there's a time
right.
it was only black beans. Then I start to carioca beans. Then now every week I cook 1 pack carioca beans, then red beans, then black beans for each every kind of beans.
Yeah, sometimes I cook this way too.
Nice.
I don't. My wife cook this way too. So guys, thank you a lot. Thank you a lot for this nice conversation. I hope you enjoy it. Yes, I put on the chat the survey for your answer and give me suggestions about themes, about improvements. And I want to thank you guys on the YouTube too. as well.
Thank you, Sandro. Congratulations. It's so nice.
See you next week.
See you
Or
See you
this
tomorrow.
week,
Nice conversation.
tomorrow.
tomorrow, please.
Yes,
Only
yes,
tomorrow. Then the next week I will be traveling. Then the next week.
okay.
Oh,
Okay,
the
nice.
next week I need someone to replace me
On
because I
Monday.
will be traveling. Yeah, and Monday and